My screen still says 5 seconds. Are we there?
We're here. We're
We're
live.
here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Alaska Airlines drawing. This is our finale for Walk Southeast 2025. We're really excited to share with our winners and give away some tickets and some t-shirts. So my name is Dawn Welch. I probably know a few of you from our walks and hikes in Juneau, and this is great. And we have Sunny and Mauricio with me today. He and I are both with Juneau Parks and Recreation, and of course, therefore Team Juneau. Go team, Juneau. Great lineup today for you this afternoon. It's going to be pretty quick. We've just got a community champion to crown. If you answered some of those questions that you saw on the screen here earlier, you might win a t-shirt. We've got a few of those to give away. We also are going to get a quick update from Scott Haberstad from Alaska Airlines. He'll be joining us here shortly. And then at the end here, we'll announce who's going to win those two round trip tickets. If you aren't a Walk Southeaster, you happen upon us on our Facebook stream, we'd like to welcome you too. Stick around, see what it's all about. We'll tell you more about how to join the fun next year, and you can also have a chance to win the Alaska Airlines tickets next time. So before I get into all the fun facts of the season, I'm going to pass the mic to Sunny. He's going to give a huge shout out to our partners and sponsors that help make Walk Southeast happen. Sunny.
Thank you, Don. First off, we'd like to thank our community partners, Petersburg, Ketchikan, and Sitka, for working with us to bring in participants from all across Southeast Alaska. Uh, Thank you, Alaska Airlines, for providing two round-trip tickets and being a central part of this event. Thank you, Search, for being the My Virtual Mission sponsor, which allows all of our participants to use the My Virtual Mission app to track miles totally free. Thank you from the Juneau side. Thank you, Nugget Alaskan Outfitter, Trail Mix, AARP Alaska. From Petersburg, thank you, Health Mart Pharmacy, Petersburg Chamber of Commerce, Hammer Week On, Lee's Clothing, and Petersburg Medical Center. From Sitka, thank you, Russell's, Backdoor Cafe, Mean Queen, Alaska Pure Sea Salt Company, Old Harbor Books, and Sitka Trailworks. We truly couldn't do this event without all of our community partners and sponsors, so thank you all.
Thanks, Sunny. Okay, so let's share a couple of fun facts and stats. We'd like to highlight our season here. So first off, we had a record number of participants in Walk Southeast 2025. So it's 1,663. Most of those participants are from our four main communities. Those are Juneau, Ketchikan, Sitka, and Petersburg. And those are the four that are competing for the Walk Southeast trophy or the Community Champion Trophy. We also were pretty excited this year. We had participants from 16 other Southeast Alaskan communities. Those are Cake and Metlakatla, Haines, Skagway, Hoonah, Angoon, Gustavus, Wrangell, Craig and Kloak, Yakutat, and Cordova. So that was pretty exciting to have so many participants walk Southeast with us. We also saw a few people from 5 different communities from around the state that were in South Central and the interior. And then it spread even a little further. We had just a handful of people from 6 other states around the country. That was California, Arizona, Utah, Texas, Georgia, and New York. So those participants that are out of the state are not eligible for the Alaska Airlines drawing today, but we're always happy to have them on the trek with us. So the Walk Southeast trek takes you from downtown Juneau all the way to Ketchikan. It's 297 miles and it has 18 checkpoints along the way that represent different communities throughout Southeast. And our first notable checkpoint is Echo Cove and it's 40 miles from downtown Juneau. And of those 1,663 people, we had over 800, which is more than 50% that made it to Echo Cove. So that was
S-
pretty good
About halfway,
start.
yeah, that's pretty impressive. About halfway through is the Alaska Airlines checkpoint, which is 150 miles, and that qualifies you for today's drawing. And we had 615 people make it this year. And I think last
And
year was like a
then
500 or so.
I should have looked that up.
I'm
It was
pretty sure it was
probably,
like
yeah.
560 something, but
I know that we made a lot more people made it this year.
yeah.
Our last checkpoint is Ketchikan. That's the goal. And that was 297 miles. And we had 393 people make it this year. Well done. We do have a few overachievers we'd like to recognize. No prizes for these, but you guys can have some bragging rights.
We we did notice that this participant actually was like the first person to join the live stream, so that was pretty awesome. And so the fastest finisher this year that we know of is Jay Duddles from Team Ketchikan, and he completed the trek from Juneau to Ketchikan in just 18 days. That's averaging 16 and a half miles per day, which is pretty
I don't know.
impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive. I don't know how you did it, Jay, but well done. We also have, well, we have two tracking methods. We have the app and we also use paper depending on your preference. And the people who use the paper tracker, some of them tend to keep tracking once they make it to Ketchikan because they want to see just how many miles can they get between May 1st and September 1st. And this year, the one who tracked the most and reported the most was Linda Kruger from Team Juno, and she walked an impressive 960 miles this summer. So well done, Linda. I'll have to tell you, in case you're wondering, those extra miles that people tend to report, we put those in our total miles, but we don't count those into our average for the community champion. So just good fun numbers. So with the combined totals from everybody that reported their miles, we walked a total of 188,617 miles this summer. And we like to put that math into some other
Perspective,
stats.
yeah.
Yeah, perspective. So that is the same as walking around the Earth 7.5 times. And then Sunny also looked this one up earlier that the Alaska has 33,904 miles of coastline, and that includes the islands, bays, and inlets. And so together we walked the coastline of Alaska more than 5.5 times.
Yeah.
Great trek. So
And
next year, maybe we're going to reach the moon.
that's the
That's
goal.
only, yeah, that's the goal. It's only 50,000 more miles. We can do that. All right, so community champion, let's crown a new one. A few years ago, Alaska Airlines commissioned this great traveling trophy, and it goes to the community that walks the most. It spent last year in Petersburg, so I don't know who you think's going to take it home this year. I think there was a few comments coming through on the chat before we started. But we've got four in contention: Juneau, Ketchikan, Sitka, and Petersburg. And our communities are vastly different by population. So we go with the average number of miles walked per participant. And this year we did add some weight for participation per capita, but it actually didn't change the outcome. So here we go, second place. This year we'd like to congratulate Team Sitka. Way to go. They had 68 trekkers who reported their miles, and they averaged 220 miles per person. And in first place, we're proud to announce that the trophy is finally returned home to Team Juno. We pulled ahead of Sitka by just 1 mile, with our average was 221 miles per person.
Nice. And
Yeah,
we
we're
we did reach out to the airport manager here in Juneau, and we will be able to display the trophy for the next year at the Juneau airport, which is pretty cool. And so, with that, we had the city manager of Juneau, Katie Coaster, accept the trophy on behalf of Juneau yesterday. She couldn't make it today, but we're going to play a quick video for you with some remarks from Katie here.
Woohoo! My name is Katie Kester, and I'm the city manager for the city and borough of Juneau. And I am so proud to be able to bring this trophy home to the Juneau Airport, where it will be proudly displayed on behalf of all of Juneau. Walk Southeast really reflects what we value as a community here in Juneau. We love getting outside, we love appreciating our great outdoors, and we have miles and miles of trails. So it'll be such a privilege to see this when we're flying in, know that we're coming home to a community that we love with the great outdoors that we still enjoy spending time in.
Um, Awesome. So we want to thank Katie for accepting the trophy on behalf of Juneau. Now we're almost to the grand prize drawing, but first we have Scott Haberstad, the managing director of the Alaska market for Alaska Airlines here, to give a few remarks. All right, Scott.
All righty. Cheers to another successful walk southeast. That is fantastic. I think our good friends in Petersburg brought it home a few years ago. Wrangell last year, maybe I have that backwards. And now Juneau won this year.
Yep. We're glad to keep it.
Well, it'll be displayed really nicely in the airport there. And I don't know if you know this, but you probably do. A good friend of mine, Dave Smith from Ketchikan, actually built the trophy for us. So hopefully, maybe Dave can get Ketchikan motivated and get them on the track to success next year.
I think they
That would
got
be
it.
great.
Right? And I understand we have a winner, right?
Yeah. We so yeah, like the grand prize winner.
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
All
let's
right,
do it.
let's do it.
Here we go.
You already played it, right?
Two, three. All right, congratulations, Martha Banda.
Martha, you know what? Walking keeps you healthy, but flying gets you there a lot quicker, especially if you're thinking about going to some place like Belize or Costa Rica or anywhere in the lower 48, Hawaii. Shoot, these tickets will even take you to ADAC if you want to go.
Awesome.
Awesome.
We're excited to partner with our communities, especially you guys in Walk Southeast. It's so much fun. Anytime get out and get healthy with friends, family for a good cause and a chance to win tickets, why not, right?
Yep.
It's perfect.
Well, I think this year's a wrap, and I can't wait for next year. And maybe, like I said, maybe Ketchikan will come into the next year.
All right.
Yep. Ketchikan's got it. Thank you, Scott, and thank you, Alaska
Thanks so much,
Airlines.
Scott.
We
Everybody
appreciate
have a
it.
safe and happy weekend.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll see you next time.
Okay, before y'all go, we'll let you know those t-shirts that we have to give away as soon as we sign off. We'll look at those comments, draw a few random names, and we'll reach out to you on Facebook and get some shirts to you. Thanks so much for being here. We're glad you could join us today, and congratulations to Martha and Team Juno.
Yeah, and thank you to all our sponsors, community partners, and participants again. It's been a fun year. If you want to get an email reminder for next year to sign up, go to walksoutheast.org and you can put your email in the list and we'll send you a direct message right when registration opens. So thank you guys. We'll see you next year.
Awesome. Thanks.